Alright, so ignore the current situation I have right now. I pulled up, I heard something right before I pulled up to my house, and then found that this had snapped because I had drilled it to one of these stops, and right at the bend it cracked off. So right now I'll fix that. But I just wanted to show that I just realized that hex here is actually the 1/2 inch, because I was wondering where's the other size. I wasn't picking it up during my review. So if we, and funny enough, right now I need to put in a 1/2 inch bolt. So that's your 1/2 inch. I wish that would have been out a little bit extended, because then you gotta make sure that all of this fits, but I hadn't seen anybody talk about that. So in case you're wondering, you have all the sizes it comes with, or however you want to build it out, and then you have the 1/2 inch. Alright, so hopefully they can hear me. It's like super windy. So just gonna go over real quick a new tool that I picked up again. The Klein. This is the 11-in-1 impact rated screwdriver / nut driver. So we got this in today, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it. All right, so here's the tool itself. It is a 32500 HD. This is a fairly new tool by Klein. Shout out to Cooling with Krauss, but I also blame him because I told myself I wasn't going to buy this until I saw his video. So it being all these pieces in here, it's actually pretty versatile. So if we take it out, we have this unique handle here. So that's a hex handle there. And you got this that comes in all these pieces. So you got the end here, kind of like your other 11-in-1s. So these, I would have preferred them been alternating, but you have 2 size Phillips on one. And then I'm probably going to change out some of these. Here you got, let's see what the sizes are. Well, number 1, number 2. So you got 2 Phillips, you got 2 flats, these square ones, you got some torque, and then you got nut drivers. So like I said, each one is going to be whatever tip it is in 2 sizes. So you got 2 there, you got your 2 Phillips. 5/16. Now what I don't like is that there's no magnet, but that's so that, you know, this can fit in there, which is fine. That's why I wasn't going to buy it. But he kind of, so these are impact rated. You can put this in your impact if you need it. So you got 5/16, you got essentially a 1/4 inch here, and then you got your tips in there. So Krauss kind of verified what I was wondering, is you can put other impact tips in here. So you got that. Other side is 3/8. So that's kind of cool. I don't see it as much anymore, but every so often you might need a 3/8. And then you got, again, one tip is the same, but it's 2 sizes. So you got 2 flat there. And then this is going to be the only magnetic piece, which essentially, if you don't use this, like I don't really use this bit, you can put whatever bit you want in here. But it is kind of a deep insert, so it has to be a decent size. But that comes out too. So again, impact, the only thing is there's no magnet to hold your screws or whatever. Might not be an issue, but this is kind of cool. And then on this one, unlike the, you know, like this one's my favorite still. It has its quirks, I'll go over that right now, but like the size is way better on the handle. All right, so I kind of want this 11-in-1 to replace one of my all-in-ones. So essentially, maybe this is one of my old time favorites. This is the HVAC 8-in-1, if you can kind of see. So this one was unique because of the slider feature. I've had these jam on me when they rust out or you get something in there. But you know, Klein's really good about warranty. So the only advantage on this one, since it's HVAC, is the Schrader core remover. So just keep that in mind. This is not an HVAC version of this tool. I don't know if they will ever make one. This is kind of like its own unique tool. I don't think there'll be an HVAC version of that. So essentially, I want to get rid of this one or move this one to a different bag. So what I can do is kind of just pick and choose what I want to keep. So I think I want to get rid of this piece like so. Now you can put, I meant to pick an extra one up, but you can put a Malco bit or a Klein bit in here and have it like that, and you can utilize the tip that holds the bits if you want. So you can go that way. It will still fit down this way, not with that tip. So you can put in one of their 3-inch bits in here, or I would prefer like a shorter one. So the only extra one I have left over is this DeWalt one. So let's put that in there. So essentially we have a very short 1/4 inch and 5/16 reversible on one side, right? Don't really need much more on this side. Then you flip it over. I'm going to keep the 3/8 because I do use it sometimes, but you can change that out as well. So then on this one, it's going to have flat, which is fine. This is the one, like I said, that I would change out. So you have to pick and choose what you want to do there. Let's say you want a Schrader core remover. You'd have to get one from somewhere. I don't know if they sell this by itself, but you can throw that in there and you can have a Schrader core there, but then you lose a Phillips. So then maybe take this one out and take one from another all-in-one. Yeah, I was looking at some other ones I had. You have to have like a short one or one that's not much bigger than this. See how they're similar in size. So like if you have an all-in-one that has these little bits that have flat and Phillips on either end, that'll give you that, unless you need the different sizes, but I normally don't. I normally use this one right here, which is what's on the HVAC 8-in-1. So you can put that there, and then that gives you both. And then, like I said, you can have the Schrader remover if you need it on there. And then have the other side a flip socket. You know, any brand will fit. Malco, Klein, up to 3 inches, I think would fit. And that'll be a little more to what I would like to use it as. And then, like I said, this one's not as big as something like this, or long either, because like sometimes this is a little too long. So you can do that. Or if you want to keep the original or one of these bits, right? Let's keep a flat. So we keep the flat there. We have two sizes that are pretty good, you know. And then we have the Schrader core remover. Let's say we don't need that. I carry a bunch of these now. I used to panic because I never had one. Now I have a whole bunch of the little screwdrivers that have it. I have like precision screwdrivers that have the Schrader core remover. I have the whatever all-in-one I have that usually has it. And then I have some of the caps that have it on the end. Like some of the caps you put on, I keep the ones that have the little shredder remover on it so that I have them in my tool pouch. So you can have the flat, right? 2 sizes, and then you can get yourself a Phillips bit. I have some DeWalt ones. I have a Milwaukee one here. I think I even have a couple of spare like Ryobi ones. They're all similar. I think this is the shortest one I have, but it still works because it's magnetic here. So it'll hold it. So then you have Phillips flat 3/8, and essentially these are quarter also, but if you want a magnet, you have a quarter and 5/16 with whatever bit you want to use. Like I said, you can use the Klein one, you can use a DeWalt one, or a Hvacr one. I don't think I have any extra ones. This is the only one that I had left over, so this one is the one I'll be trying out. So I actually got to use this today. I was doing a walkthrough, turning in some paperwork, and usually for customers that do preventative maintenance, like monthly for hospitals and whatnot, I just kind of walk through, even if I'm not there for a call, I make sure that everything's working. So I went in with this, I took off some panels to check pressure control. There was one that was coming on a little too quickly, so I was able to adjust a pressure control. And this is the layout that I showed you guys in the video. And I lowered down a thermostat. You know, I just did a few things, and I just needed this one screwdriver, so this one's kind of neat. But yeah, that's your 1/2 inch. For you guys that are wondering about the 1/2 inch, I wasn't sure because I was like looking at the box, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, those are all labeled. And I come to realize that the hex design that I kept talking about was a 1/2 inch. Also, if you guys just want to use this as a nut driver without any bits, Phillips, flat, or anything like that, they sell these DeWalt flip sockets, right? 5/16, 1/4 inch, and this one is a 7/16 and 3/8, and then you got the 1/2 inch. So essentially you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one. You can do that, they'll fit fine. You just have to always have the smaller sizes go in the shaft because the big size won't. So when you go to use the other side, you just have to remove that bit, and then you can you know, use it like that. So you can essentially just turn this into a 5-in-1 nut driver, if you please, with those DeWalts. They come in a 2-pack with those 2 sets. And I happened to pick up this Doyle from Harbor Freight. Just so happens to fit with the HVAC 8-in-1 Klein. So I've shown that it's just a ratcheting 8-in-1 now. Didn't really have a use for this. It's just Phillips flats, square bits, torque bits. So anything that's like this, an 11-in-1 that has these sizes, you can steal from. Like I said, I'm not using that one. And I can put it in this one. Instead of having to choose between a double-sided flat, I could grab one of these, and it's one of each, one Phillips, one flat, whatever size I use most. And you can do that. And then with the magnetic one, I found my DeWalt one. You can put whatever other little bit like this that you have, 1/4 inch bit, if that's what you want to do. But since I have the flat, I'm gonna have the Phillips. I'm gonna keep this flat so I can have 2 sizes. But that's, you know, another route you can go. You can grab bits from an 11-1 like this, which is this one in particular is Doyle. It's pretty cheap over at Harbor Freight, and you can scrap the bits from it. Now, if I could find the Schrader core remover bit that's like this by itself, I would probably buy that and then use the reversible Phillips flat on this side, so I can have essentially one of each. Or I could keep that one. I know they do sell this one on Amazon. It's going to be the Precision thermostat screwdriver with the shredded core remover. That's one that you can also fit in here. So I mean, the possibilities are endless, combinations, because all these 1/4 inch bits fit, whether it's the reversible ones from different brands or these magnetic, these ones that go in like with the magnet. You just have to find, you know, the bits that you want. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I just thought it was a cool little tool. Like I said, I'm going to blame this one on Krauss. I was not going to buy it. I was like, what do I need another 11-in-1 for? But as you can see, we're going to be utilizing different bits and customizing it to our liking. So this is kind of cool. It's a whole different system that they have now. Because like I said, this is a hex in the middle. It's not like your other ones. Not like these round ones with the where it goes into and locks in. It's a little bit different. So we're gonna utilize, I don't know if I'm gonna utilize a Phillips yet, and I have to see what I have scraps for. So like, this is really cool to customize if you have extra or older Klein tools that you can scrap some of the bits from. Because I can keep a Phillips and a flat here, or I can keep a double Phillip flat on this side with the Schrader core. Can have the 3/8, can have a magnetic flip socket on this side, and then I'm good for most of my screwdriver needs. So like this, it does fit with the tip and everything, so we're good to go. I'm gonna try this one out. This one will replace, in the meantime, my HVAC 8-in-1 that I kind of grabbed for quick checks. This one, I've heard some of you guys complain about this one. Well, essentially it's a 7-in-1 flip socket. If the magnet falls out, just guys keep your receipts. Klein will warranty it. Everybody gets them replaced from what I've heard. And I've replaced this HVAC 8-in-1 actually, because the slider stopped working. It had like rusted out. So they replaced it no problem, especially at the supply house. You know, they keep your receipts on file, but if you buy it at Home Depot, just save your receipt. But I still like utilizing this because even if I don't want to use the whole shaft, I can take one of the bits out, but they do get stuck. That was the other thing, is sometimes they get stuck on me. And that's what one of the comments said, that they want to love it, but they've had issues with it. So I don't use the whole assembly all the time. It's more of like a storage where I can use it sometimes and then like go grab a flip socket and put it on a different shaft like this one. I can take this one off and put one of the bigger sizes on here. And then of course all the bits, like as long as I don't lose them, I have all these bits that I can use here or in a different bit holder that I might have on me. So essentially, I still carry other screwdrivers besides this one. This one is just good for all the storage and different things that it can do. So this is a 7-in-1 flip socket with the 14-in-1 handle. Two separate tools in one that I put together. So yeah, this is fairly new. I picked up the last one at my Home Depot. Again, I had the same issue with the pliers wrench that they came out with. And this is cool because this, having to grab this and put it in your pocket is a little big. Grabbing this and sticking it in your pocket is a lot easier. And you have a whole bunch of features in here. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys.